Okay. 91. A super ball is dropped. So here's my super ball. It's going to be dropped from a height of 4 meters. And it's going to hit the ground and rebounds with 95% of its impact speed. So it's going to hit the floor at some speed, and then it's going to come back with an initial speed that is 95% of the speed it hit the floor with over here. So I know that this is dropped, so this is 0. It's going to come hit the floor, it's going to bounce back with the initial speed on the other side, that's 95% of its final speed over there. Would the ball bounce be less than 95% of its height, equal to 95% of its height, or more than 95% of its initial height? So let's find out how high this thing bounces on the rebound, and then we'll go from there. So before I can figure out what it does on the way back up, I need to figure out how fast it hits the floor on the way down. So we'll make down things in red. So I know that V0 is 0 because it's dropped. A is negative 9.8 because we're falling. D is negative 4 because that's on the way down, and I'm looking for V. So I know that V squared equals V0 squared plus 2AD. V squared V0 squared, which is 0, plus 2 times negative 9.8 times negative 4. 2 times 9.8 times 4 gives me 78.4. It'll be positive, which is good. I have to take the square root of that, and I find that V when it hits the floor is 8.85 meters per second. On the way back up, I need a V that is 95% of that, so I'm going to multiply that by 0.95, and I get 8.4. So on the way back up, V0 is 8.4, V at the top, it reaches its height, is 0. And I'm looking for the distance it goes back up. So I'm going to use the same equation I did before. V squared equals V0 squared plus 2AD. I have 0 equals 8.4 squared plus 2 times negative 9.8 times D. 8.4 squared comes out to be 70.76. If I subtract that to the other side, I have negative 70.76 equals negative 19.6D. We're going to divide by the 19.6, and I figure out that it bounces up to a height of 3.61 meters. Now the question is that height, what percentage of the original height is that? So I know, I'll do it up here, X percent of 4 meters is, or I should say this, that's a better thing, I should say 95% of 4 meters is what? So 4 times 0.95 gives me 3.8 meters. So this height is less than 95%. So less than 95% is choice 1. The second question says, how high will the ball actually go? We already did that. We know that it's going to go 3.61 meters high.